Hello.
Hello?
Yes, you are a Muslim, my friend?
Yes.
Okay, you are saying I'm a liar. Why I'm a liar?
You lie about many things.
Like what?
Like like the hadith about Jannah.
Which
A
one?
lot a lot about Dahman Dahman. It's not a true hadith.
Oh, but it is hadith.
Yes, but it's not true. It's not
What? Okay, so you are saying that this hadith is written by Muslims, but it's not a true hadith, right?
yes, it's not sahih.
Okay, let me ask you then. How I am lying if I'm reading what you are saying in your books? That's mean you are the liar, not me. Are you there?
Yes, I'm there.
Okay, no, you are not there. I'm here. You are there. Listen. So how I am lying if this is a hadith written by you Muslims? You just agreed that the hadiths exist. And but in Skype you said to me you are lying, and I call you and I ask you how I'm lying. You said the hadith about Dahman, which means you F her so hard, you push so hard. So how I'm lying, and you Muslims are the one who wrote the hadith, you are the one who preserved the hadith, and you are the one who put it in a book.
Because it's a weak hadith. It's
Okay, hold on. But you are accusing me of lying, but it is you who wrote it. And if it's weak, what weak mean? A weak, it's accepted.
It's accepted in limited circumstances. Like
so I'm not lying and you are lying then, because weak is accepted. So weak is fine. So you're a prophet. He said the hadith that when you see a woman in the heaven, you will push so hard, and he gave you the sound, dahman, which means you will be, excuse my language, extremely hard non-stop. So what kind of a prophet he speak and say such a language?
No, it can be used to help people, encourage to join heaven. It's not used, but it's not sahih.
Okay, so you encourage people to join heaven because you are going to F the women there so hard.
No, but there will be virgins in heaven.
Okay, but you are the one who said this hadith exists, and you are the one who mentioned that this is da'if, correct?
Yes.
Okay, but according to At-Tabarani, he said this is sahih.
What? No, I don't think he said so, because all scholars say it's not sahih.
Okay, it says here أخرجه الطبراني في المعجم الكبير, etc. And so okay, but anyway, so you Muslims are very confused about what is very authentic and what is so authentic. But this is not my problem. Here, look what it says. If we ask the Muslims what the word nikah mean, what you will say? What nikah mean?
Nikah means marriage, because
look what it says here. This is your Islamic website, and this is Lisan al-Arab, which means the dictionary of the tongue of the Arab. وَدَحَمَ الْمَرْأَ يَدْحَمُهَا دَحْمًا أي نَكَحَهَا. So when he F the women, he pushed so hard, that mean nakaha. So why you lie to Muslim to lie to us and you say the word nakaha mean marriage?
CP, if we commit zina, that there would be so much zina in our countries. But so if nikah means zina, then why zina is not popular in our countries?
As I know that your zina is very popular in your country. Which country is yours?
Like in Saudi Arabia.
Well, this is here in front of me. This is Islamic TV station in Turkey. And in Saudi Arabia, I don't know if you've been in Saudi Arabia or not, drugs and prostitution is #1 flourishing business there. Just order a limousine and you will see what will happen. This is your Islamic TV station from Turkey, my friend. So what do you mean zina is not, just go right now, search in YouTube, if I go now right now and type just 2 words in Arabic in YouTube, you will go crazy. You want me to show you? We will go. Let me show you on the screen. Look on the screen with me.
But you know that
my friend, I don't care. I don't care what people do. People do crazy stuff, everywhere. So don't claim that in your country you don't have zina. Islamic countries are, go to Morocco. What is #1 business, in Morocco? Drugs, prostitution. Go to all those countries. Go into Europe. Who is the one who in charge of prostitution? So don't tell me we don't do those things. But we don't judge religion by what people do. People, they do things. Religion can teach the opposite. But your prophet taught you to do adultery. And not only that, your prophet, he taught you that adultery is a destiny, correct?
No, adultery is not a destiny.
Okay, so can you read for me the hadith I'm going to show you on the screen?
Is it sahih? I will
No,
read
it's
it.
not sahih. It is very da'if. Read it. Until you read it, let me answer this guy here. It's saying there is a Christian expert opinion, proof part Di Rahman. You see how stupid you are, Mr. Rain? First of all, part Rahman is not a Christian and you are a donkey. Secondly, how come your stupid Quran approve our Bible, you idiot? And not only that, your prophet, he put his hand on it and he took an oath in it. This is how Muslims, they lie. Muslim without lies, they die. Suddenly, part Rahman is a Christian now. Anyway, did you read what in the screen, Abdul?
Yeah,
Okay.
I can see.
Okay, read it. Okay. Okay, read it.
This hadith is sahih.
My friend, why you are terrified to read it? Read it. We will see if it is sahih or not. You are the scholar. You will tell me.
Okay. Verily, Allah has fixed the very portion of zina. So it basically means that we have sins that are destined to us to commit, because.
But a second ago, I asked you. You said no. I said to you, adultery in Islam is a destiny. You said no.
I mean that Allah does not want us to commit adultery.
How he don't want you to commit adultery? And you just told me that means destiny. A second ago you said that. What's wrong with you? You just said, after reading this, you said, well, adultery is a destiny. You said that. You forgot?
Okay, I didn't mean that. I meant it's not correct. It's not.
What you mean you don't meant? I meant you meant. You don't mean. I did not mean what you meant. I meant. Listen carefully. It says, verily Allah has fixed the very portion of adultery which a man will indulge in. So you like it, you don't like it, you want to do it, you don't want to do it. Allah wants you to do it, and Allah forces you to do it. Actually, it's not a choice. It says the fixed portion of adultery which a man will indulge in, which of necessity he must commit. It's not up to you. So when Abdul, he says to us, Islam is against adultery, I laugh, because Allah is the one is forcing you to commit adultery. Allah is the adulteress, and the one who force you to adultery is a pimp. Your God is a pimp, my friend.
Okay. Let me explain. Adultery does not mean that that you commit adultery. Adultery by looks. So
no,
everyone.
No, adultery. Your prophet, he count for you how you do adultery. He said adultery by look, adultery by touch, adultery by effing. Read it. Yes, all of them is a destiny.
The adultery of the eyes, lustful look. It says.
It says here, my friend, he count for you adultery of an eye, which mean by look, adultery of a lustful, and this is what Muhammad did when a woman she walked by looking at her ass. Adultery of a tongue, adultery of a speech, adultery in the heart, and then adultery of the private part.
Okay.
All of this is a fixed portion.
So let me ask you, CP, like in Christianity, there is also destiny.
No, we don't believe in destiny. Destiny, the only destiny we can talk about in Christianity It's a penalty, as an example, or like you are born to die. That is something you cannot change, and you don't have a choice to reject. But we don't believe that God, he made me commit adultery, and he decide for me I'm going to sleep with somebody. As an example, a Muslim woman, she called the sheikh in the TV, and she said to him, I am over 30 years old, and I'm afraid that I'm getting old, nobody will marry me. So the sheikh, he said to her, don't worry. The prophet, he said in his hadith, it's written in every vagina the name of the one who will if it. So he is telling the women it's a destiny. If somebody written in your vagina to if you, his name is written there. It's your religion. This is not my belief.
So you don't have like Jesus, your God doesn't know where when like if there is if you're gonna
Abdul,
commit adultery.
you are very confused between what God knows and destiny. Destiny is he decides for you what to do, not about knowing what you will do. Destiny, I make a destiny for you how you will end and what you will do in your life. But knowing what you will do, this is not my not a destiny. This is the power of God. So you are very confused. What is destiny and what God knowledge is? Destiny, I decide for you before I created you what you will do. Is it true that your God decide for you before he created you what you will be, what you will do? Yes or no?
Well, this is the same in our religion, like the same, like Allah destined, like he knows in the Lawh
No, this is not about he
al-Mahfuz.
knows. You know, focus with me, Abdul. This is not about knowing. I'm showing you in front of you. Allah, he made a destiny, fixed portion of how much adultery you must do. It's not about he knew. You must do.
Well, I think you understood incorrectly, but okay. But the thing is, like Islam, if you see, you'll see Islam spoke of the future. Okay, if Islam is false, why did it say like Arabs will be higher in buildings? It said in a hadith.
Okay, my friend, if I read the hadith for you, you will die laughing. Do you want me to show you the hadith? Do you want me to give you the hadith and you will die laughing?
No, I'm not gonna die laughing.
You will die laughing because, okay, because my friend, when you say, yeah, you are the one who sent me a text and you will bust me. You just agree with this one. This one is enough alone to prove Muhammad is a fraud and Allah is a Satan. Because he is forcing you to commit adultery.
It's not forcing you, but okay, let's just say he's forcing us. Like if you consider this okay, then okay. So but you see then Islam says a powerful hadith that says that Arabs will be higher in buildings.
Okay.
So this is not avoidable. The hadith is true. The thing happened, we see Arabs getting high buildings.
But the Arab, they have high building before Muhammad was exist. Go to check the buildings of Yemen.
No, I don't think.
No, what do you think? Secondly, if we read the hadith, people will die laughing. You know, because your prophet, he said, there's things will happen, and when those things will happen, the judgment day will come.
No, it's gonna be near judgment day.
No, this is, he said, my friend, when Muhammad and he say something, you know, we laugh always because Muslims, they are very confused and they take things for granted without reading. Did you read the hadith yourself?
I read the hadith.
يتطاولون في البنيان. Okay, yeah. What it says?
The hadith says يأتي زمان يتطاولون الحفاة الرعاة يتطاولون في البنيان, which means the barefoot naked will have higher buildings.
All right, but this has happened since when?
Since when? Since about 100 years ago.
And does the judgment day come?
No.
Okay, and he said, and when you see the women, she give birth to her master.
Well, okay, it happens.
But isn't it your prophet? He have a woman. Her name is Mary the Copt, and supposedly she gave birth to a child, and this is the son of Muhammad. That will make him her master.
But she didn't have a son.
No, she does. According to Muslims, she does. She did have a son and he died. So this is what happened during the time of Muhammad. And secondly, there's nothing happening here, as you see. And then if you count, you know, Muhammad, he claimed that this is the sign of the hour. He said they are 5. In different hadith, he says they are 10. In different hadith, he says they are whatever. So this guy, he keep saying things which is stupid things, and he contradicts himself. So let me ask you, to make it simple. What is the last thing will happen before the judgment day, according to Muhammad?
Ad-Dukhan.
Ad-Dukhan. What is that?
Okay, just a moment.
Dukhan, which means the smoke. Okay, what is that?
The Dukhan means that there will be a smoke that will take every kafir, every non-Muslim soul.
So this is what, before the judgment day?
Yes, before the judgment day, it will take every soul after all Muslims die. No, sorry. It's the Dukhan is gonna take all Muslim souls, and it will keep the kuffars, which will happen when that happens. There will be an earthquake, and it will take all non-Muslims. So Muslims will be taken by smoke.
Okay.
And the smoke, so that they don't witness the start of the hour.
Okay. Let us see how Muhammad is truthful. I will take what you said. You said to me that the last thing will happen is the smoke, correct?
The Dukhan.
Okay. What is the before it? Do you have like do you have like order for things?
Before it,
Yeah.
okay, the order of things, the Dajjal, the Antichrist will come. Okay, and by the way, he has one eye, and you see it in the dollar bill. Okay, if you
Okay, in the doorbell. Okay, yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
and then there will be after the Dajjal comes, the Mahdi will come. And then Jesus, son of Mary, he will come and he will kill the Dajjal,
Okay.
and then he will rule earth. And after that, Jesus will die, and then smoke will take all the Muslims, and there will be judgment day.
All right. Okay. So the smoke is the last thing. The Dajjal is before the smoke, correct?
Yeah.
Is it a step before? One step before?
Yeah. No. The Dajjal, the Dajjal is before.
Yeah, before the smoke, right?
Yes.
But it's one step before the smoke. Is it?
No, it's 2 steps, because Dajjal will come, then Jesus will come, then the smoke comes.
Okay.
Dajjal,
So the
Jesus,
Dajjal will
and then
come.
smoke.
Okay, the Dajjal will come, and then Jesus will come, and then the smoke will come.
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm pretty sure.
So if your prophet says something opposed to this, then Muhammad obviously is a prophet, correct? I mean, false prophet.
How is that? He's the one that said so.
Okay, but I'm saying now, if he say things opposing what you are saying, it's mean he is a false prophet, because he should not say things in the opposite.
Well, he doesn't say opposite things.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm saying, but if he does, then he is a false prophet, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Let us go one by one. I'm showing you now a list of hadith in the screen. I don't know if you can see it.
I'm checking, okay?
And this is one of them. Do you see the hadith?
I see you scrolling.
What about now? Still you don't see it?
I see.
Okay.
It says the last hour would not come until Muslims fight with the Turks, people whose face would be like hammered shield, wearing clothes of hair
Okay.
and walking shoes of
Okay.
hair.
So what do you understand from this?
What I understand from this is one of the signs of the hour.
Okay. So when the first time the Muslim they fought with the Turkish?
It was a long time ago, so
From the
but
time of
about
Genghis Khan?
yeah.
And where is the Judgment Day? And
It
isn't
means
it the Turkish now are Muslims?
yes.
Okay. So how he considered them that this is from the end of the time sign, and those are your enemies. And not only that, in different hadith, Muhammad, he claimed that they are from the people of Gog and Magog, which mean they are pure evil. And he's making fun of their look because they are Asian, as you see. He claimed that their face, as if it's hit by a hammer, they have a flat faces, and they are wearing hair, and they are wearing shoes from hair too. So the Muslims will fight the Turks, the Muslim. Did you see the Muslim word?
Yes, I see.
Okay. So this is a sign of the Judgment Day, and this has happened long time ago, and the Turkish now are Muslims. So Muhammad, he predict a lie about the Judgment Day, and then he predict another lie that the Turkish are the enemy of the Muslims, and they are from the people of Gog and Magog. And when you fight them, this is Gog and Magog fighting you.
Okay, you need to understand that this means this doesn't mean they are Gog and Magog. This means like we already fought them and we
Okay,
battled
I
them.
heard you. I heard you speaking about
This is one of the early signs.
my friend. I heard you like pronouncing saying like Arabic word. Do you know how to read Arabic?
Yeah.
So if I show you that your prophet he said they are Gog or Magog, what you would do?
I don't think he said so. Okay,
What if
I've
I
read
show you?
all.
What if I show you? What you would do?
Then I'm not reading well. Then I could be considered. I will admit that I
Okay,
don't read well.
let me show you the hadith. Give me a second.
What I see from this hadith, this is one of the early signs. It's not the last signs.
We will see. I mean, my friend, all of them, they are going to connect each other. And then people will see that Muhammad is really a fraud. Because Muhammad, he made it so clear. Okay, let's see. Let us open the tafsir, the chapter of Al-Kahf, verse number 83. And then we will see here.
I'm pretty sure it's not referring to the Gog and Magog.
Okay, we will see in a second. Just give me a second.
Okay.
You will see that. You know, we don't say things unless we can prove it. And we can provide reference for it. Otherwise, there's no meaning of speaking of something. I have the reference in front of me, actually, but I'm trying just to find like a trustworthy website, so you don't say to me,
okay,
this is not accepted, whatever, you know.
Okay.
Okay, read this hadith for me, and then I will find the other one.
Okay.
Read.
It's which hadith? I don't see anything on the screen, but
Okay, it's going to come to you now. See it now?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay. Read.
I'm not a student, okay, so I read. Okay.
What?
I'm not a student, so I read. I read. I don't need to read loud.
No, read so everybody can hear you. You know, we are talking, right? This is people are listening to us.
Okay, I'll bust you.
Uh-huh.
Okay, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam came to visit me on one day, frightened, and he said, "La ilaha illallah." There is no true God but Allah. Woe to the Arabs because of an evil which has drawn near. Today, an opening of this size has been made in the barrier retaining Yajuj and Majuj. And he sallallahu alayhi wasallam made a circle with the thumb and index finger. I said, "O Messenger of Allah, shall we perish while we stay there? Will be righteous people among us?" Yes, when weakness becomes I don't see the rest of the hadith.
So what your prophet he predict what?
That Yajuj and Majuj would come out.
When in his time, right?
No.
What do you mean no? Read it. He said today he's away to the Arab, you know, disaster.
Yes.
And not only that, the hadith in different places says he woke up so scared. You know, he was so scared, so terrified. Actually, here it says that. It says he was frightened. He come to visit me in the day, on one day, frightened. And he said, "Oh, there's no God but Allah. We to the Arab, because of an evil which has drawn near." Today, not next week, not next century, today. So your prophet is speaking about Gog and Magog to come in his time. Right? Did they come in his time?
Yes, maybe they may have come from his time in the Chinese, could be in China, could be in any other country. It doesn't have
what
to
do you mean?
be the
You know, he said, "We to the Arab." To the Arab. Do you see the word Arab?
Yes.
Okay. So they will come to the Arab. They will not go to China. How you can solve this problem now?
So CP, like Yajuj Majuj is also a new religion.
And don't change the topic. Your prophet, he's a liar. And now I will show you about the Turkish too. We are not done with the Turkish. So your prophet, he predict in his time, the people of Gog and Magog, which is not even a human according to him, they will come and they are the one who will destroy this earth. And not only that, your prophet, he claimed that Gog and Magog, they will use arrows when they fight Muslims too. Is that correct? Okay.
Yes, correct.
And then the Muslim will use the arrows to make fire for 7 years. Is that correct?
I'm not sure about the 7 years.
Yeah, but I can show you the hadith.
But I can tell you that Einstein said that World War IV will be fought with swords and arrows.
What? Yeah. So they will. Okay. So they have to be. You know, arrows is not. You know, I mean, arrow is an arrow. Is not a nuke of Putin. So arrows is arrows, and he make it clear they are made of wood. Even the Muslim, they will use it for fire. So this will happen to the Arab when the Muslims, they were only the Arab in his time, and that happened supposed to happen in his time, because as you see, he just woke up. He is so frightened. He is so scared, and he is warning about something happening now. Did Gog and Magog come yet or no?
I need just to explain to you that they came out, but they didn't come to the Muslims yet.
No. You see, you are ignorant in your book. The Quran says, "Min kulli hadbin yansulun," or yansilun. So they are coming from every direction. So they will come everywhere. They will spread the whole earth. And they are coming in one direction, which is coming to the Medina and to Mecca. So when you say something, You are the one who texts me, says you will get me busted. What's wrong with you?
Because the thing is,
yeah, this is the thing, you did not, yeah. So when the Quran says that those Gog and Magog, they are going to come from every direction, coming to Mecca and Al-Medina. They are not going to go to China. They are coming from every direction. And they will rush to where?
okay.
To the city of Muhammad, the city of Allah. Okay? So now, Muhammad, he predicted that they are coming in his time. And he is the one who made the signs of the judgment day. And he made the people of Gog and Magog, and they are one of the signs of the judgment day. Is that correct?
Yes, they are one of the signs.
Okay, but this is supposedly one of the judgment day sign is in his time. And until now, we are waiting for Gog and Magog.
So they will eventually come out, basically.
But how they are, how they come out and they did not come out?
They didn't come out to us, to Muslims yet. The thing is.
Okay, listen, just to make it simple for you. You remember when I asked you the order of things?
Yeah.
Okay. And you said to me the last thing is the smoke?
Yeah.
Okay. And I confirmed to you, I said, are you sure the last thing is the smoke? You said yes. I said, if I showed you that it is not the last thing, the smoke, that means Muhammad is a false prophet? Correct?
No. Okay.
Okay. So now let's focus in the Gog and Magog and the smoke. This is a hadith in the front of your eyes. Allah Messenger came to us. All of a sudden, we were busy. Okay. He said, what do you discuss about? The companion, they said, we are discussing about the last hour. Thereupon he said, it will not come until you see 10 signs. Remember, you count for me few, but now we are 10. Okay, what is the 10th thing? He mentioned the smoke. This is number 1. Then the Dajjal. Then the beast.
Where is this hadith? I don't see this hadith.
This is the Da'if hadith.
Yeah, I saw it. I said, what do you...
So according to the hadith here, are you there? Hello? I hope we did not lose him. Are you there? Hello? Let us call him again. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. Do you hear me?
Okay, continue reading then. So as you see here, the first thing will happen is the smoke. The second thing it will happen is what?
Okay, it doesn't say in order.
No, it says. No, it says, because you have to say it in order, otherwise things is messed up. And you are the one who mentioned to me the last thing is the smoke. So why the last thing become the first now? If it's the last, he should make it the last. That doesn't make sense. So he said the smoke. And then he says, they will not come until you see the 10 signs before. And he mentioned the smoke, the Dajjal, the rise in the sun of the west, the descent of Jesus, the son of Mary. Remember I asked you when Jesus will come? You said after the Dajjal, right?
Yeah.
Okay, read it with me. So the Dajjal come, he will go before Jesus, and then Jesus is coming. But this is after rising sun from the west. And then Jesus will come down, all right? And then Gog and Magog. So the last thing will happen is Gog and Magog. And then the landslide in 3 places, one in the east, one in the west, and one in Arabia. And at the end, which is the fire, would burn forth from Yemen and would drive the people to the place of from the place of their assembly. So your prophet in every hadith, he give different signs, and the order is different, and it's funny. But focus with me here with the Gog and Magog. Muhammad in his time, he claimed that Gog and Magog are coming out from behind the wall. And Muhammad, he in different hadith, he mentioned the Dajjal. When the Dajjal is going to come?
The Dajjal will come before all the signs. Like, he will come first.
Was the Dajjal exist in the time of your prophet?
He exists even before the prophet.
Okay, but he was coming out soon.
No, he didn't come out in that time.
Okay, where did Dajjal live?
In an island.
In an island. Okay, and what he is doing in that island?
He's chained.
He's chained. And who is the one who told him that the Dajjal is chained? Is it Allah?
Yeah.
What? Yeah. Who told him that?
Okay, there were sailors who told him that they saw him chained.
So a guy, he came and he told Muhammad he saw the Dajjal, and when Muhammad he told the people that the Dajjal is an island, didn't Muhammad confirm that from his God?
Yeah, he confirmed him.
With who?
With Allah.
Where? He just heard the story from this guy. He said to him, he saw him with a woman. Her name is a Jassasa. She is a beast. And then he saw a Dajjal, and Dajjal, he said to him that he's going to come out when the lake of Tabaraya is dry. Is that correct?
Lake of Tabaraya, yeah, the one in Palestine is dried.
Okay. It's dried now?
Yeah.
Where is the Dajjal then?
It's near drying.
Where
so he's coming soon. So that's what we.
Okay. But look what
see.
happened now. As long as the Dajjal will come after Gog and Magog. When did the Dajjal will come, you said? You said after Gog and Magog, correct? Or before?
Before.
Before Gog and Magog, correct? But Gog and Magog, they are coming in the time of Muhammad. That's why Muhammad was saying, we to the Arab. He was frightened, correct?
No, we will fight them after the Dajjal.
My friend, did I show you just 5 minutes ago, your prophet, he woke up from his sleep. He was terrified. He says, we to the Arab. The Gog and Magog, they open a hole in the wall. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. If Muhammad is terrified from something will happen 2,000 years after, that will make Muhammad stupid. Do you agree?
I refuse to say that my prophet is stupid. Okay?
I don't care what you're saying, but why is he afraid because something will happen 2,000-3,000 years after, or something will happen tomorrow?
He's worried about us.
Okay, but he was frightened. Okay, and he said to the Arab, right? And when you say you are worried about us, you are not an Arab. So Gog and Magog, if they attack, they will attack when the Muslims are only the Arab at that time. And he predicted that to happen in his time. And he was terrified. And then when he mentioned the story of a Dajjal, he said that Dajjal is exists in his time. He is just in an island.
He's terrified about the Arabs because we Arabs in the future. He's worried about the future.
What do you mean you Arab? Are you an Arab?
Yes, I'm an Arab.
Speak to me in Arabic. Go ahead.
كيف حالك?
No, speak to me in Arabic. Speak.
الرسول صلى الله عليه وسلم قال إحنا الساعة.
You are not an Arab. Stop lying. You are not an Arab.
Whatever, like
you're not an Arab. This is not an Arabic. I mean, you know a few words in Arabic, and you're trying to say to me you are an Arab. Why you are lying?
I can read to you any Arabic text.
You are not an Arab.
Okay, whatever you
okay,
see.
So don't lie. Shame. You know, it's a shame to lie, and you claim to be an Arab. No, you know what? As long as you claim to be an Arab, that will make it even easier for us. Let us do this. So now we have Gog and Magog, and they are beyond the dam, which Alexander the Great he built to forbid them from coming out. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Where is this dam, and where are they? Gog and Magog.
Why we don't know where are they? Like just like you.
We have right now satellite. We knew even what is under the ground.
So why? Where is
We
the
find oil before we dig. We find copper before we dig. We find, you know, they have like satellite to sensor, whatever, blah, 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 blah. How come? And Gog and Magog, they are huge in number. The ratio of that Gog and Magog is 1,000 to 1, which means if we are 7 billion, they are 7 trillion. So
okay.
how come we could not find one of them?
Okay, so just like you can't find the Gog and Magog in your religion or the Antichrist.
No, we do not. We don't have Gog and Magog. It's in my religion like yours. Your prophet, he's told about Gog and Magog, and the Bible is about a location. Doesn't even say people who they are behind the dam, and it's a location. You're a prophet. He come with the story, and we do not know where the story coming from.
Well, I admit that we don't know where they are.
Okay, but hold on. The Quran says that Alexander the Great, he built a dam made from copper and iron, correct? Okay, this is when, how many thousand years ago?
Before the prophet, like
from the time of Alexander the Great. So listen, if I build a wall since 4,000 years ago, 3,000 years ago, 2,000 years ago, from iron and copper, what will happen to this wall?
Okay, I admit it's we don't know where the location.
No, forget about the location now. We have a wall somewhere. Let's say there's a wall. There was a wall, but don't you know that the iron will rust?
Yes.
Okay. Now, if you go to the Quran, where the Quran speak about Gog and Magog, you will see that they are behind the wall. But is the earth is flat to put them behind the wall?
No, yeah, like they made a wall like in a cave or something. They
no, it's not a cave. It's a, you know, you claim that you are a person who study, and you claim that you speak Arabic. So you do not know that he built a dam between two mountains?
Oh, that was saying something like that.
No, there's no cave. So there's no cave between two mountains. So as long as it's between two mountains, that's mean behind those two mountains, correct? Okay. So let us say if I draw for you in the screen, I will draw a mountain. This is a mountain here. And this is a mountain here. And now we build a wall between those two mountains. All what those people need to do is just to go from the other side. The earth is not a piece of cake and there's an edge where nothing you can continue. They can just go around the mountain. They can even climb the mountain. So what building a wall will do?
See, he built more than one wall, like a wall from the side and from the other side to make sure they don't pass.
What other side? It says he built a mountain he built a wall between two mountains. Why you are adding things? Why you are adding things to the Quran?
He built another wall.
Where it says that?
Okay, I admit, like, it doesn't say that.
Everything I say something to you, each time I say something you say I admit, but at the end you admit nothing. So as long as we have a mountain from one side and the mountain from the other side, and then we build a wall, how that is preventing those people from coming to us?
It doesn't have to say it clearly, but I think there is another side of they made another side of the wall.
Okay, let us say we build, how many walls he built?
That could be two walls. So
okay,
basically it doesn't
let us say we build two walls, but still they are between two mountains. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So as long as they are mountains, we can climb the mountains. Especially those Gog and Magog, they are not like us. They are like a genie. They can, you know, they are monkeys, you know. So supposedly they can do what we cannot do. And they are very evil. So you build a wall, that's it. They cannot come, and there are billions of them.
No one knows what, because the dam is it's very strong. He made a very strong dam. So I don't think they could climb.
How it's very strong and it's open in the time of your prophet?
Because it eventually fell.
So it's not strong then.
Look, CP, like.
And as long as you just said it's fail, So now they should be coming out because they made a hole already. Did your prophet says today they made a hole?
Look, CP, like there are small things we don't need to think about it.
You not need, because if you think a second, you know the story doesn't make any sense. So here now we have a fiction story about people who they are not a human like us, and they are supposedly Turkish, and they are they look different, and they are Asian, you know, because your prophet is racist, and those people, Allah, he sent Alexander the Great in a mission, and Alexander the Great is a bisexual. And then he arrived to an area where he found the sunset. And then next to it, he found people. And those people, they told, you know, after he changed the direction, those people don't understand anything, correct?
Those people didn't understand anything. They are, I think they are maybe the Chinese. It could be anything else.
Oh, they
but
are the
not
Chinese.
Turkish.
Okay, they don't understand anything. Chinese don't understand anything. I thought the Chinese are one of the oldest civilization in the world. And they are very smart. They are the first one who have the, you know, like to make a firework, and they are the one who make ink, and they are, you know, suddenly the Chinese, they don't understand anything. That's funny. But look what happened here. When the Quran says that this guy is under the Great, he keep going until he found where the sun rise, and next to it he found people who they are. They understand nothing. They are stupid. Right? But then those stupid people, they are the one who say to him, build a dam for us.
Build dam for us. They were not the Magog. They were the other people. They didn't.
No, this is Gog, this is for Gog and Magog.
Yes, I know. The countrymen told them, please build a dam because we don't want the Gog and Magog to come to us.
Okay, but how they are people who they are stupid, they can't understand the word, and they are the one who told him a very smart idea like this.
Who doesn't stand?
Those people, no, not Gog and Magog, the people who he found them. He found the sitting place of the sun, which is stupid.
Where does it say they don't understand the things? Those countrymen.
Chapter 18, verse number 93.
Show me, I'll bust you.
Bust me, it's in front of you. Read.
It says, لا يكادون يفقهون قولا, which means they barely understand the word.
Exactly. You just said where it says that. You said to me, I will bust you. So I did bust you. So as you see, they didn't understand the word. So how did they understand the word? And then they are the one who told him what to do. How the stupid one is the one who advised me what to do.
They barely understood the word. It's very different. Like you may talk to another foreigner person, but if he doesn't, he can understand some words and he doesn't understand other words. Like he could just point. He doesn't.
My friend, it says barely they understand the word, which means they are stupid. And let us go for the sake of argument, they don't understand the language he speak. But how they didn't understand the language, and they told him, even they said his name, and they said to him, look what he said. They said, O Zulqarnain, Gog and Magog, people of a great mischief in the earth, shall we then render thee tribute in order? They are even paying him to build a barrier, correct? So how they are stupid people, and now they are convincing the one who come to occupy them, we will pay you. But didn't he occupy them anyway? And which means he have their money? Who care? I mean, if I am the king who came to your town and I took all the town, so what you will pay me? I took you, all of you together. This is a stupid story. And they are the one who don't understand the word, saying all those things to him. And then on the top of that, he said, Zulqarnain, he responded to them. He said to them, okay, well, you know what? Bring me a block of iron and you know, and copper, and let us build. Correct? All right. Does it say to build between us and them a dam? Between us and them, a dam?
Yeah.
Okay. Where is the dam located?
First of all, he built a dam, okay? He could have pointed it by, it doesn't have to say, he doesn't have to say it by word. They don't
What do you mean?
understand his language. They may not understand his language, but they may have pointed like by words, like before language existed. So they are pointing.
So the Quran lying when the Quran says they say this because they were using their fingers. That means they did not say that. They used their fingers to talk to him.
You don't have to point at the small stuff. You don't need
No,
to.
we have to show how stupid Muhammad is. Remember?
You're causing people to doubt. Like.
So do you doubt now?
Like, you don't need to just point these ideas into our minds. It
I'm not
doesn't
pointing
matter.
your idea, you know, at your mind. I'm just, you know, trying to help you to see what I see.
Like this small stuff, like you look at
This is not the
very.
small stuff, my friend. This is not small stuff. This is very stupid. You know, he found where the sun set, where the sun set, the location of the dam. I asked you, where is the dam? You said, we don't know where it is, but it says there. He kept going until he found this, the rising place of the sun. I mean, have you ever heard of the rising place of the sun? Where is that? The sun rises everywhere.
Where does it say the rising place of the sun?
Here we go. It says, حتى إذا بلغ, you claim that you speak Arabic, بلغ مطلع الشمس وجدها تطلع على قوم, until he arrived to the location where the sun rises. He found it appear on a people, and they have no cover over them. Does it say that? They have no cover upon them?
Like it says that it doesn't, like the sun came to them because he lived far away from them.
What do you mean the sun came to them? The sun come to them? The sun come to them?
Rises to them.
No. What rises to them? حتى إذا بلغ, until he arrived to مطلع الشمس. He arrived where the sun rises. If you go a few verses before, you will see until he reached the sitting place of the sun. So your stupid Quran is saying clearly that there is a sitting place for the sun and there is a rising place for the sun. Who in the world want to believe in such a garbage? Do you? There is a rising place for the sun according to your intelligence.
First of all, you're pointing about small details and causing.
This is not small details. This is proof that Muhammad is a fraud. Look, this guy, he kept going until when he came to the rising place of the sun. Where is that? He found it. He found it rising in a people. So according to your prophet, there is a rising place where the sun rises, and there is a place where the sun set. Why you are blowing your nose? What happened now? Are you okay?
No.
So why you are like making this noise?
Because I'm angry because you're pointing about the.
So if you are angry, you make a noise like this. Are you a cow?
We found he came to the rising place of the sun. Rising on, not in.
Okay, so does it make a difference? The pray for, not to. It's rising in a place. The sun, he keep walking until he came where? The rising place of the sun. He found it rising on, not in, for sure. It's not rising in their ass. It's rising on them. So what kind of God he think that the sun rise in a place, a certain place, the rising place of the sun, where is that? The sun rises everywhere, even in the North Pole it rises.
I told you, like, you don't need to find any small stuff and try to cause doubt. You
That
cause
was not
doubt
the
to
small
people.
stuff. This is stupid, my friend. And not only that, your prophet, he found where the sun set. He found it that sitting in some murky water. If you go to a few verses before, enter when he reached the sitting place of the sun, he found it sitting in a spring of black, muddy water or hot water.
In a place of the rising of the sun, which means the place that is rising. The place
You're genius, guys. The place where the sun is rising, it's mean the place where the sun is rising. Are you okay? Our friend, he kept going, he kept going, he kept going until he arrived where the place where the sun is rising. This is the place where the sun rises. He found it, discovery. He found it rising in that place on people whom they have no cover over them. What is that?
The thing is like this is a bit about like nitpicking. You're looking for mistakes.
I'm not looking for a mistake. The whole Quran is a mistake. What are you talking? Look at this. This is a garbage. So a few verses before we just showed you that your God, he found where the sun set in a hot water. Does it say here he keep walking until who is talking? Allah. It's not even the guy talking. Until when he reached the sitting place of the sun. Until what? He reached the sitting place of the sun. So there's a place where the sun set. He reached to that place. But as you know, I can stay in my place here without moving. And then after 12 hours from now, the sun will set.
He went to a place where the geographic location, the sun was rising. And he went to geographic location where it was setting. So that's what
okay, it's exactly, there is a geographic location, but this is where the sun place set, the sitting place of the sun. Can you read? The sitting place of the sun, not just the sun was rising. He came where the sun place sitting is, and then he found it what? He found it sitting in a spring of a black hot water. And near to it, near to what? Near to that spring where the sun set, he found people.
Black, muddy, hot water. He found it sitting like it's showing in a muddy black water, showing the sunrise.
So it is showing, but it's not true. It's showing. This is appearance, right?
There is a view where the mud, where sun is on the mud. Like there is a view, a specific view. That's what it means, because you don't understand the Arabic word.
Let me ask you. So I understand Arabic and you understand Arabic. So listen carefully. So if somebody understood this, that the sun is sitting really in a spring of water, are you saying he's stupid if you understand it this way?
No, he's not saying that. Okay.
No, I'm not saying he said that or not. I'm asking if somebody understood this verse, that the sun really set in a hot spring water. If he understand this, and they are saying the verse doesn't say that, so if you understand in such a way that the sun set in a muddy spring hot water, that person who understands this is stupid. Do you agree?
Okay. Okay, yeah, that's correct. And I need to tell you that this ayah does not mean it's sitting inside the muddy water.
Okay, so now me and you, okay, no problem. So
there's a view on
the
this
view,
one.
okay, but we agree.
The views on the muddy.
All right, but we agree, me and you, that the one who understand it, as I said, that the sun set in a spring of muddy water, hot water, this person who understands this way, he's stupid. He do not know how to read, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. What if I show you that your prophet is the one who said that?
Then I'm a donkey, okay?
You will name a donkey?
No.
Okay.
I'll be the donkey if that's true.
No, then he have to be the donkey, because you are the one who said that the one who understands it such a way is stupid. Read it. Here we go.
No.
You said everybody heard you. Everybody heard you. I asked you the question twice, 3 times. If somebody understands it in such a way, he is stupid. You said I agree. I said, we agree, me and you now, that if somebody understands the verse that the sun really set in a black, muddy, hot water, this person who understands it in such a way is stupid. You said yes. Read the hadith. No, the connection decided to be bad. They are waiting for it. Do you hear me?
This hadith, yeah, I hear you.
Okay, we lost you. So can you say again what you were saying?
No, I think this hadith is not completely correct. So could you please check if it's authentic or not?
Yeah, it says here. Read it.
Where does it? It says it sets in a spring of water.
Read. So the game of da'if and weak doesn't work.
Where do you scroll down? I don't see sahih or weak.
It says Sahih in chain. Al-Albani. Sunan Abi Dawood 4002.
The ulama said this hadith is not completely correct.
What ulama? You never heard of it. A second ago, you never heard of this. Otherwise, you would never say, yes, the one who understands this way is stupid.
I'm not saying that I'm not saying he's incorrect, but this been answered by many people.
You never heard this before. You just heard it from me. Where you got this from? That the ulama believe, the scholar, they believe it's not correct. And if the scholar don't believe it's not correct, isn't it this is the scholar saying it's correct?
Okay, if you search in Islam QA...
My friend, I do not need to search. You speak Arabic, right? Read carefully. You claim to speak Arabic. It says Sahih or Isnad.
You'll find refutations for this.
You are going to refute your prophet in your Quran then. Because the Quran confirmed the Hadith and the Hadith confirmed the Quran. So how in the world the Muslim will come with a meaning against what your prophet said and what the Quran said? This is confirmed exactly what is in the Quran. So how in the world the Muslim can deny it? It's not against the Quran. It's not opposing the Quran. Both of them, they are in agreement. So the Quran is authentic, right?
The Quran is authentic.
Okay, and the Quran says he found it sitting in a muddy spring of water. He did not say he found it as if it was sitting, correct?
But then you don't understand Arabic.
I understand the Arabic. The one who made the Quran, he cannot say he thought. No, he did not say that. Can't he say it appeared like if it is? No. And as you see, it's a spring of water.
He found it. He found it. Wajadaha.
Exactly. Found is a report of a fact, not imaginary. When you say I found, when I say I found, you are talking about something is true. It happened. It exists. It's not a theory. It's not a thought. It's not imaginary. I found it. If you go inside your house and you found, I found my my donkey eating the grass, you are reporting a find. It's not I thought. And the one is talking is Allah. It's not even the guy.
You probably never heard of refutations for this.
My friend, I am the one who hear all refutation. You are talking to Christian Prince, and you are the one who said you were going to get him busted.
Okay, like quoting about small doubts is not the answer. It's not the answer. Like this is like it's complicated Arabic. Arabic is more complicated than this translation.
I don't care how complicated Arabic is my first language, and this is stupid Arabic anyway. Because if Allah, what Allah trying to say to us here? Tell me. Here we go. Go ahead. I'm listening. Is what the word spring present? He found it in a spring. Spring. Do you know what spring is? Spring is not even a river. It's not even a lake. Okay. So how you explain to me the word spring? Like the Muslim, they lie, they say Like, don't you see the sun go in the ocean? This is not an ocean. This is a spring of water, and it's a hot water. Hamia.
The thing is, CP, you're picking and choosing which to coast out. You're picking your
You know, you are being funny now. You are being funny because the whole program is about your prophet is stupid, and you are telling me I'm choosing the whole. What choosing? The whole chapter we are reading is a joke.
What, like, you even like, if you read your book, you will find errors. So why
Dude, don't change the topic. Don't change the topic. And suddenly, you know, look, and when you read this stupid Quran, you see, you said to me, you know, remember I said to you, he built a dam between two mountains?
Yeah.
Okay. And you agreed?
Yeah.
Okay, what the word mountain in Arabic?
Jabal.
Jabal. Okay. Read with me and laugh. What kind of God he says this? حتى إذا بلغ بين السدين. Where is the mountain? Until he arrived between two dams. So did he build a dam or he arrived between two dams?
Look at the errors of your own religion.
Why here we go. Okay, if you are saying in my religion there is error, again your prophet is stupid because the Quran says Allah he confirmed what is between our hands. So how our book have error and then your stupid God he confirmed what we have between our hands?
It confirms that it's in your hands, that is sent by God.
No, not it was. It is what is with them. You claim you speak Arabic again, so you cannot lie. It says here, مصدقا لما معهم. Do you see it? لما معهم, which is with them. Chapter 2, verse number 89. He is not confirming something we used to have. He is confirming what is with us. What is with us. So when Abdul says to us, your book have errors, we laugh because that again will make your prophet look like a joke because he confirmed what is with us. So wherever you go, your prophet is getting busted.
But it also says, woe to those who write the book with their hand.
Exactly, that means Muslims, because it is you Muslim who write the book in your hand. Isn't it you Muslims, you write the Quran with your hand that Allah wrote it for you?
No.
What do you mean no? Isn't it the Quran says, Inna alayna jam'uhu wa Qur'anahu? It is on us to recite and to collect the Quran, Allah saying?
It says like, it says that to jama'hu in our minds.
What our mind? No, no, don't lie. It is on us to collect it and to proclaim it. This is chapter 75, verse number 17. So the one who will collect the Quran is Allah, and the one who will proclaim the Quran is Allah. It's not you Muslims. And this is why when Muhammad died, there was no Quran. Because of this verse.